Hold on.
Shen?
It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Emergency power online.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
We're going down, Commander. UFO contact has disabled our systems. Brace yourselves.
Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
Hey, what's up? This is 420 guy. I hope everybody's doing great today. I just wanted to talk about one of my favorite games of all time. It's not really just my favorite game, it's my favorite game series. This is Xcom. And this is actually Xcom 2, which is really like the 10th or 12th one or something. But they just updated a few years ago, and then they updated again last year with XCOM 2 for the current gen systems and PC. So what XCOM is, it is a turn-based strategy game. And I know most people say turn-based, it's kind of boring, right? No, it really isn't, because what it is, you lead a team of elite soldiers. And they start out as rookies, and then you take them on different missions, and you try to build your base and stuff like that. And then when you do your missions, you get XP for all your guys, and they level up and they get skills, and you can upgrade their weapons and armor and equipment, and you can kind of have your own little SWAT team that kills aliens. Sounds pretty awesome, huh? Well, it is. I played this game, I don't know how long, for at least 100 hours, and I'm still not tired of it. The strategy portion seems very deep this time. You can customize your soldiers to look however you want them to look, and you can also give them little personality quirks, and they have a lot of different options for how they look, like their clothing. You can actually put a cigar in their mouth, or a cigarette, or give them face paint and a mask or whatever, helmets, all kinds of cool gear. And you can also rename them, so you can actually put your friends in the game and let them die if you want to, or save their life. I know sometimes I have a couple of my friends and family in my XCOM games most of the time. Because of one other feature they have is whenever you create a character, you can put it in your character pool, and they show up in your game randomly. So you'll pick up say you have your dad and your brother, your sister. It's like as you play the game, you might get your dad as a rookie right to begin with, and maybe your brother or sister will come in the game later or something, or however you put it in there. Or some people actually make characters like Solid Snake or Rambo and all kinds of stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff with this game. It's pretty awesome because it's actually a role-playing game and a turn-based strategy game together. So and it's really tough. It's not for the faint of heart, because you can play it on Iron Man mode and you only get one life for your soldiers. So when they die, the game saves and you lose that guy forever until you play the game over again. So it's pretty cool, and it's really hard, but there's ways to make it seem easier, because once you upgrade your squad with enough weapons and skills, they can take on bigger challenges with ease. So yeah, this game is pretty damn awesome. If you haven't played it, check it out, man. It's pretty great. I got some footage in this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. I really been wanting to do something on this game for a while, but it's hard to get to it because I had so much other stuff planned. this game loves forcing you to make difficult decisions under pressure while you're trying to save your squad and keep them from dying. They will drop in reinforcements, and they will have surprises. There are bosses in the game that will show up randomly, that are very tough to beat, and that will annihilate your whole squad if you let them. So, this game's difficulty is up there, but put the time in, it is an enjoyable experience. And this video is actually for people who have never played XCOM. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have played it and love it just as much as I do. But I just wanted people to know about this game because it's pretty soon a sequel's coming out in August, and they're gonna make it even more awesome. Because this is Firaxis is the publisher for this game, and they also publish Civilization. So if you ever play Civilization, you play one of their games before. And it's a real deep game that it's also a turn-based strategy game that is pretty damn difficult. But this game is probably more for, it could be more for people who like action instead of a bunch of strategy, because there's a lot of cool stuff that happens. You can make your dudes do some awesome stuff. You can get all kinds of crazy weapons and abilities. They actually have a class called the Ranger that has a shotgun and a sword, and he can pretty much melee anybody that he can see from across the board. And I usually have about 2 of those because it really helps cut down the smaller enemies when I can focus on the more dangerous ones that I have to worry about. But this game is the shit. And if you're even remotely interested, you can probably pick this up on PC on sale pretty cheap for like $20, or you could probably go to GameStop and get it, in the bargain bin, because it's been out for about a year, and it's not like Call of Duty or something where it sells like 10 gazillion copies. So you can probably get this game pretty cheap, and usually you can find it on sale in the Xbox store and probably the PlayStation store also. So you can get this game for cheap, but I would suggest, if you haven't played it before, wait until August 29th and get the new one, because it's going to be everything that's included in this game, plus the expansion pack for like $40. So, yeah, and that's another thing I like. They don't charge full $60 for this game, even though I would pay $100 for this game because it's that good. But Firaxis has a good business mind, and they're like, hey, let's only charge $40 so we can sell even more. I mean, it makes sense to me. The only thing I could really say bad about XCOM 2, or the other XCOM, which would be for the older one would be called XCOM Enemy Within, is that they did not focus at all on multiplayer. I mean, it's there and it's fun. It's for 2 players, so it's 1 versus 1. And the only problem with XCOM 2 is that they put a sectopod in the multiplayer, so the sectopod is like one of the biggest enemies in the game, and it's all it is just a colossal robot of death and mayhem that likes to shoot you in the mouth. So it's good to not have that in multiplayer, because everybody just picks that and that's all you're fighting. There's no variety, since everybody pretty much picks that or the Gatekeeper, which is another colossal robot that murders your face over and over again until you blow it up, or if you blow it up first. But that's the problem with their multiplayer. If they had 2v2, it'd be a lot more variety in it. But that's all I'm going to say about the multiplayer. The single player is really good. It takes a long time to beat. You can play this game for months. If you just play an hour or 2 every day, it would take you a couple months to beat this game. It's very difficult, and I don't know, I just love it. I just want to make this video to let everybody know how much I love this game, and if you haven't tried it, maybe you should give it a shot. And another thing I'd like to mention is that pretty soon in the future, Sniper Elite 4's content's going to last a little bit. DLC is going to drop, and I will be doing some Sniper Elite 4 videos, and I really love that game too. I'm probably going to do a video similar to this for Sniper Elite 4, because I think it deserves a shout out from its fans. So if any of you guys have anything to say to me about content or anything like that, tips or anything, if you've been doing video editing for a while, I would love some tips on how to make better videos. If you'd like to drop a comment and let me know what game you like to see up here, if you have a favorite game, just let me know. I would probably make a video on it for you, because I love making videos. It's very time consuming, so I can't really pump them out like I want to, because I have a job and other responsibilities. But I am glad to do this as much as I can. So just leave me a comment. I appreciate any likes or subscribes, and very importantly, if you share it, I would very much appreciate that. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I enjoy making it, and every person that watches it makes me happy. So I hope you guys have a great day, and try to take care of yourselves out there. It's a crazy world we live in. But have a great day. Bye.